Hello and welcome to Bruce's Shorts. I'm Bruce Devlin. MAM, it's all about the workflow. So one advantage of having moved around the media industry for the last 30 years is that I've been able to see a number of interesting technical and business trends that are in some ways kind of counterintuitive. MAM, or Media Asset Management, is one of those trends. Now, Joe Zaller of DevonCroft has pointed out for quite a few years now that there's often a difference between what people talk about at the trade shows and in the press and what companies actually spend money on. For example, one year UHD, or ultra high definition, might be top of the trending topics list. The next year it might be, I don't know, IP streaming or virtual reality or IMF. And this is great because it tells the industry what upcoming technologies to pay attention to for the next 12 to 36 months. But curiously, the number one spend for many media organizations tends to be on MAM. Now, I've got a couple of theories as to why this is, and it's worth just considering the evolution of MAM to understand how we got here. Firstly, MAM became popular when a vast number of tapes needed to be identified, located, retrieved, and then played or digitized. Computers were cheap enough to justify that initial investment. Secondly, MAM became essential when the tapes turned into shared files that you could no longer see or touch, and they were in huge storage arrays. And without MAM, those files would get lost or misplaced or just vanish. So MAM was now handling lots of metadata. And that metadata was describing these files, who could see them and how you could manage them. And the actual media asset management was a smaller part of the overall picture, and specialist MAMs for news and cinema started to appear. Now that rich metadata was available, the MAM was morphing into the usage and planning of resources to actually handle the content, a bit like a specialized ERP system. That's Enterprise Resource Planning for those of you studying for an MBA. And that brings us to today. MAM is now about workflows, and workflows are about the business of running a media organization. This means workflows to do the boring jobs that humans are not very good at or just don't want to do. So workflows to help humans add value to content, workflows to help humans communicate, workflows to help humans find content that will delight and excite the audiences, workflows to help humans do their work wherever they happen to be on the planet on that particular day. These workflows might be hierarchical. For example, the MAM might say, "Make this play-ready deliverable and send it to the playout center." And those workflows are then delegated to lower-level workflow engines that do the actual transcoding, the actual file moving, the actual QC, and then they report back to the higher-level workflow engine. But the goal is always the same. The MAM is now responsible for assisting human staff in adding value to the content so it can be quickly and efficiently located and monetized. With the appearance of componentized IP streaming standards like SMPTE ST2110 and componentized file distribution standards like IMF or ST2067, the future for MAM looks very healthy, and I'm sure we'll see lots of new and innovative MAM solutions appearing every year. Thanks for watching. See you at the next one.